before we start.
So, do you want to trade shiny objects for a golden spatula? That's quality craftsmanship, that is. Come again.
Goo Lagoon, a sun-drenched beach of sludge at the bottom of the sea. But all is not well here on Paradise.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. Now, unlike the other levels, we can beat this one in one go. And I think for this one, I'm gonna just have the whole level into this one episode instead of just splitting it into like 3 or 4 parts. So.
I love opening presents.
And that's Monsoon will strike lightning. But you can just get rid of it like that. Yeah, each of those umbrellas will give you a shiny object.
SpongeBob, do I look burned?
Well, you do look a little red.
Barnacles! That darn robot.
Robot?
Yeah, a big robot stole everybody's sunscreen.
Oh no! Everyone will burn, and then they'll get all itchy and peel.
Exactly! You can't spend a day at the beach without sunscreen. That sun is way too hot. That robot is out on the island. Nobody can get to him. SpongeBob, maybe you can use those sun reflectors to point the sun's rays on that robot. If you hit one of the buttons on the side of a lifeguard tower, the reflector will turn. Connect all the towers and the light will shoot right out of the big reflector on the island. Then all you have to do is swim out to the island and turn the big reflector onto the robot. I'll stay here and protect the babes.
But I, can't swim.
Yeah, that's a big problem. Yeah, there are also wrong choices. Like if you hit this one. Yeah. You have to jump on this big guy from there. No. Oh wait, no, I think I hit the wrong way. Yeah. That's better. Darn it. I mean, the towers save at least, but still.
If you hit one of the buttons on the connect when the...
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I didn't mean to talk to Larry though. I think, is it here? Yeah, there you go.
Somehow I don't think he needs a hand.
Is it this way? No, it's not. I don't remember exactly where point these. Okay, well that's the last one before the big one. There we go. Now you have to go like throughout this place. You can get to the island from the pier on the other side of the sea caves. But yeah, we have to go through like pretty far throughout the lagoon to get. You need Patrick. I'll go get him. Where is the bus stop? Oh, right here.
So shiny.
You good? And just one last one. Okay, I'll just restart that.
Hey,
There
this
we
is
go.
mine.
That was just a lucky catch now, because the fact that it hit 0. But never will guess. Keep going. Miss me.
The robot go boom.
Back to Sponge.
Oh no! The children's balloons have been overfilled! They're carrying the children out of control!
I don't know, Mrs. Puff. It looks like they're having a lot of fun.
Yes, too much fun if you ask me.
I
You can
see.
save the children by bubble bashing each of the balloons. Bubble bash all the balloons, then come see me for a reward.
Can do, Mrs. Puff.
Yeah, and unlike the original where, like, they just stay where they are, they go right back to this stuff. Which, that feature I kind of like because I don't know, like, can they swim? Because some of them, a couple of them you're gonna have to go to the water.
Number 1 in the
Ooh.
Bikini Bottom scavenger hunt.
Think so.
3 years running. Thank you.
I was wondering, like, can you just swim? I guess.
Get it.
Nice, actually, that's the first time I ever done that. Also, here's another sock right
Pretty.
here.
Cat, take it! Another find for Patrick! I love opening presents.
Now let me try getting this kid again. Okay, right. There we go. Here we're gonna need Patrick again because we can get another spatula that requires only him. But for now, I'm gonna go
I
and get
can't swim!
the kids here. I'm gonna wait. Okay, nope. There we go. Oh yeah, these sink. I forgot that. There we go. All kids rescued. And here's a 50 shiny object. Oh, oops, sorry. I skipped that out. But yeah, the hero would save the children. Here's the golden spatula for basically. That's what she says.
Thank goodness the children are safe.
Yeah. Anyway, let's keep going. I'll just meet you right back in the spot where we meet back. Here we are.
Sure gotta carry a lot of stuff around.
Now you need 3 stone tikis to get up here. I think in this version you can just use 2.
Hard as
But in the
a
original
rock.
you needed 3, so... I mean, it still works, but yeah. Very good. And got it.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy!
Oop. Careful the dragon. Also, how's there fire-breathing dragons underwater? I don't know. That's just the logic of SpongeBob. For some reason.
Uh-oh, I can't swim!
Just the fact that Patrick had to take those ants before he gets like to the best. Also, there's a classic controller here reference.
Boy, Patrick will be glad to have this back.
SpongeBob, I heard that you were collecting golden spatulas.
Yes, Bubble Buddy, I am. Have you seen one?
Why, yes! We were having a sandcastle contest, and somebody put a golden spatula on the top.
If I had a castle, I'd name it Fort Pattytown III. And Fort Pattytown III would have a big bake sale every Monday.
The golden spatula?
Oh, at the top of the sandcastle, right. That should be easy to reach.
Well, perhaps you should see for yourself.
Yeah, it's not gonna be that easy.
I love opening presents. It shines.
Yeah, as soon as hit that, well, I'll let SpongeBob say it when you get here. Okay, normally he says like, still got a line like, water rising, must get to higher ground. But yeah, basically this is the highest the water's gonna go and you have to just get to higher ground here. Yeah, it's gonna go back down here. Yeah, I don't like the cannons here. They are directed. And like when you get hit, it will leave. you're safe. So yeah.
You've just met the Sponginator.
Yep. Not too worried about this one, but it would make me less. Yep. There we go. I guess it was easy to reach. Now here's another sock right up here.
Hey, you! Patrick needs to do laundry.
There's also a sock right below here. Now you can either hit trying to go right here,
Another fine
or what you're supposed to do is like when this gets to a high enough level, you need to freeze the water, and thus you can get up here. With this, Patrick, I always do that one. Sometimes I do the ice one if I can. But yeah, that should be all the socks in this area. We do need to come back here. We will when we go around. So we'll just go to the caves and I'll meet you there, up there for it.
Hello, Gary. What's new? You don't say. Squidward bought a new sweater. Oh, he's so crazy. And there's a golden spatula at the end of this cave. Wow!
Yep, you gotta go get
A
that.
little shade on a hot day.
Yeah, and there's also, hang- Yep. Yeah, the
Patrick
water
will
will be
glad
also
to have this
rising.
back.
And you can get that by either freezing the water here or, well, how I did it. There's also, Pat Tar and, or like, whatever the cave Patrick's supposed to be, and SpongeGar over here. I'll show them off later. Oh, dang it. There we go. There we go. Now I can't go there yet, but we'll go here. You can come over here as Patrick or SpongeBob, but I think you're supposed to come here as Patrick due to there's a throw fruit here, but doesn't really matter.
You! Patrick needs to do laundry.
I think that's all the socks. I think there's a third one for also freezing the water here.
I feel like a new
check.
sponge.
Here we go. Yeah, there's SpongeBob. Which is even a meme from the episode. Here's also another 50 shiny objects. Right here.
Take that!
And, oh. There we go. Now we got the spatula. Sorry, I thought. Anyway, oh right, that's supposed to be the beginning of the level box. Whoops. I'll be right back so I can get this last sock here. There we go, because normally I don't go back for that. And I keep on forgetting to, so yeah. Go. I put it into the water.
I will crush them! Have you been lonely out there all alone? Oh, again! Again!
Yep. And we're going to keep Patrick for this final part of the Goo Lagoon. Where are we progress-wise? Yeah, we should be good.
Sorry, lad, but the carnival is closed. A pesky robot has taken over me ticket booth. And worse, me money. If you help me get rid of that no-good robot, I'll give you a big reward.
Now you can either just use this G-Lab or the throw fruit, but I always use this. Yeah. Now let's go back to the crabs.
How many of these do I...
Well, it's not exactly what I had in mind. I hope my insurance covers all this. Why don't you try something less expensive? Or, I mean, dangerous. I need them crazy robots cleared out of the bumper boats. When you've destroyed them all, come back and see me.
There you go. And that's why the spatula is called clear the bumper boats? Yeah, clean out the bumper boats, even though you're just supposed to do that. I want to release Mr. Krabs says he's supposed to do that. I'm just trying to get that.
That's much better.
Now there's nothing down there but shiny objects, so let's just not go for them. Now here we can play a little mini game here. Whack-a-tiki.
Present everyone!
Like I said.
Ooh, another one. Hard as a rock.
And There we go. Now, this is just for an optional thing, just for shiny objects, but when you have the Bowl, you could play, I don't know what it's called, a skee ball, yeah. Yeah, you can play skee ball there and just use that to get, like, a bunch of shiny objects. Good place to grind, but I wouldn't say it's the best way. But yeah, this is how you get another sock here.
Oh, goody, another one!
Hang on, let me just wait for that. This is for SpongeBob for another golden spatula. And I'll change to him in a bit. And this also requires like any character, but you do need to go to ride this slide.
Ouch! Oh! I don't think SpongeBob's underwear fits quite right. Oh, goody, another one.
Once you get up there, don't worry, it won't switch off the same light. But I'll do all that in just a bit. First, I gotta go get the golden patch out of here. Also, I think, did I? Yeah, we got all the socks here. Forgot to announce that. And there. 25 spatulas. We're a quarter of the way done.
Fresh like a spring breeze.
I get that. Let me get them, but no. Oh wait, let's do it with Patrick because we're gonna need to switch back to Mr. Patrick to form Mr. President, so.
Ouch! It's kind of hypnotic. Oh! Pretty
No
sparkly
bummer
thingy. That's much better.
Now before we go get a reward, let's try that ticket. Get a box back there, right? Yeah, there's also this one. There we go.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy!
And we'll see if I can actually go back all the way there. I'm just beach it when we get to Mr. Krabs.
Here is your reward.
There we go.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy!
Come on. Look. Oh wait, we actually need Patrick. Whoops.
Carry a lot of stuff around.
And now we're gonna be over to here. Okay, now let's switch to okay, that's a shortcut to get back to Larry. As well as that's a shortcut to get back to here. There you go. Sounds too powerful for you.
Congratulations, SpongeBob! You're king of the beach! Here, have a golden spatula.
There we go. And there we go. 100% good.
I feel like a new sponge.
And now I'm gonna go back to the bottom here. That should be here. It just beats walking. Okay, my next stop. Up here for a little boss. No, for a big boss, but yeah. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys then. Goodbye.